When I arrived in Ghana, there was no way I could have ever imagined that my time would end there early due to a pandemic. I remember when I arrived, all I could see from the plane was dust, and I was just thinking of how different the country looked, and I hadn't even gotten out of the airport yet. While I was abroad in Ghana, and even since I've come back to the United States, lots of people have asked me why I chose to study abroad, and specifically why I chose Ghana. For me, that question was something I always struggled to answer because I never saw going to Ghana as a distinct choice, but rather just following the path of my life. One of the coolest parts about me living in Ghana was that I got to connect my personal interests to my professional interests. I'm a public health co-major at Albright, so I interned in an AIDS foundation in Accra. And I entered patient data into the computer. I accompanied my teammates to outreach events in the community to test people for different diseases. I did research on those diseases as well. And it was after my journey to Africa that I decided I wanted to change my minor to a co-major in public health. I feel that many students look at study abroad as something that they can't achieve because of finances. And I often wish that people would put aside that aspect to look into scholarships and even other financial means to achieve the goal of study abroad, whether it be for a summer, a semester, or a year. Because although it's really hard to work a little bit extra and to figure out how to get the visa, how to get the plane tickets, the vaccinations, it's an extremely rewarding time of life, and it teaches you more than just a semester at college could ever teach you.
Because we have to try new things every.
Lick your finger.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
People think that just because you're abroad, it means you're on vacation. It is extremely difficult to be in a foreign country where you know no one. One of the hardest parts about living in Ghana was remembering not to use my left hand, because that's commonly seen as offensive there. And in America, we use it all the time, so I had to teach myself to not use it. And I think it's important to accept that as a student abroad, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fail. It was either fight or flight, and I chose to fight. And I asked the locals for help. I tried new things, and I dared to make mistakes in the process of speaking the language, trying to eat with my hands, trying to bargain. That was really funny. But eventually, I learned. The friends that I made in Ghana were the ones that helped me when I was completely helpless. They taught me how to cross a street. They taught me how to eat with my hands instead of silverware, because that was a local custom. They taught me things that I learned how to do as a toddler in the United States. But that's when I had to accept that sense of childlike wonder, and that I could get to Ghana, but that didn't mean I knew everything about Ghana. I would always encourage someone to try to study abroad, because if you don't try, you don't know what you can achieve. And I was a self-supporting college student, so I believe that if I could study abroad, anyone can. Leaving Ghana early was definitely tough because I was just beginning to understand the culture and get to know the people. But it taught me the value of a moment, and I took every opportunity I had while I was in Ghana, and it will always be a part of my story.